welcome to the channel. And whether this video gets 1 view, gets none, gets 100, I still gotta give you good information. Meaning, like, I'm an educational content creator, and lately I haven't really been giving out good advice or good education or anything like that. And I feel like that's on me, even though I have 25 subscribers, and most of them are people from work and just, people around, and I still appreciate everything about this. I realize that my fucking problems are so little compared to everything around me. But my problems are like family that, like, I just can't help. I wish I could just help my mom and just cure her sickness just like that, like I'm Jesus, but I'm not. And that gets to me sometimes where my mom, like today, my mom would be like fucking in pain. And you think she's gonna die, and you just, you use how you react to it to determine everything about you. What I mean is, like, every time I feel like I can never help my mom, or I feel like I can never, like, be my best self, I always feel like, and it might be a good thing if you look at it in a different perspective, but I always feel like I don't deserve attention from girls. I don't deserve that relationship. I don't deserve the friendship. I don't deserve this job that I'm at. I don't deserve anything. I don't deserve the clothes I have. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve shit. And that's just negative thoughts and negative energy. And that negative energy actually just drains you. Like today, like, if I had so much negative energy. Like, everybody was cool today. Everybody was like, yo, what's up, Philip? Oh, yo, we got this today, And then there's me, just such low vibrations. And I think about this shit a lot. My ex, I miss her. Yeah. I can live my life without her, it is what it is. But when I see other women that like me, other girls that I like, and vice versa, whatever, I tell myself I don't deserve any of them because of how I left things with my ex. And I tell myself, oh, I just want to be with her. And I really just want to talk to her again and reconnect things. Because, like, I can go down a path with any of these other girls and have a good life with them and stuff, but I really just want her. And just because I want her, I've been fucking myself up in all other areas of life. Like with relationships, I don't want to commit to anybody besides her. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing because we're not even together. We weren't even together, or we haven't been together in a real long time. But we haven't, like, that connection was like, it's not the first time I'd done that with the girl where I built up a connection with them and destroyed it right in front of them. I had, I think three. I don't know about my first love. My first love was like, it wasn't gonna work out because at the time, or even till this day, I don't really know how to communicate my feelings in a relationship. And with her, it was like something that was actually like, I don't think I ever talked about it on video before, and I probably won't until later on in my journey. But when I did open up to her about something that was bothering me from my childhood, she was like, why did it take you so long? Like, we could have been together, we could have done this and that. Now I'm like, I'm not over you, but it's like, I can't get back with you because, like, all the stuff I'd done was to get over you, and I can't just go back to you. And now she got a boyfriend now, and this and that. Like, I'm happy she's happy. Like, I'm over my first love. I'm not missing my fucking first love. Then like this other girl, like we didn't do so much, but like you could tell that she had a lot of emotional attachment to me. And instead of like talking to her and opening up about it, I would just like I pretty much like ghosted her basically. And when I ghosted her, I think I was gonna talk about this. When I ghosted her, I ghosted her to the point where she cheated on me, right? And that's what I wanted her to do, was to cheat on me, so I had an excuse to leave the relationship instead of being like, hey, like even build onto that relationship, or just be like, hey, I don't think this is gonna work out and stuff like that. I didn't have no balls for that. So once that happened, I basically was like, oh, it's your fault, we gotta break up now. And it was really bad. And then the one after that, I fucking ended up just fucking, I couldn't communicate with her that I didn't want to have. I didn't think I was going to talk about this story either. I couldn't communicate to her at the time that I didn't really want to have sex with her because of some other shit that happened freshman year. And I didn't want to get fucking like, I was having a lot of PTSD and I didn't know how to deal with it at the time. And I couldn't tell her. And then eventually, it just like, I don't really want to get too into it, but long story short, like her attraction for me just went away because like she liked me a lot, and I did like her too a lot, but I couldn't go through with it because of shit that happened freshman year that I couldn't like talk to her about. Now I don't know what she's doing with her life, but she would have been cool to be with for a little bit. But now with this girl, I have other videos on my channel that I talk about with her, how I fuck shit up with her. And like every day that goes by, every time I'm in a negative headspace, I always bring it back to her. I'm just like, man, I don't want no other girls besides her. And that's stupid because like as a man, or at least for me as a masculine man, I feel like a bitch. But as a masculine man, I've been trying to fucking get my shit together, start this business, like being this educational content creator, and make money from this so I don't have to work this shit job at Walmart no more. Like the job shit, the people are cool, but the job shit is still a 9-to-5 job, And I have this hour to record videos, read a book. This book I'm reading, oh shit, Unscripted by MJ DeMarco, fucking amazing book. But I just need to like be committed to this, and I felt like I haven't been. There's a lot of factors to it. There's a lot of cope in it too. Like I cope with a lot of shit. But one of the main factors is like back in October, my mom kicked me out, and that's when I first moved out on my own. That's when I moved in with my ex. And even when I reconnected with my mom, she helped me get my first house, and that was cool, right? But I'm never there. Like every single day that I work full time. I'm always at my mom's house. It's like I never left. So I have a whole house that I pay for every single month. I can afford it, right? I can afford to help my mom with rent and a couple things here and there, And I love doing that. I really do. I really enjoy it. But it's like I'm paying for a place to have my own freedom, to have my own casa, everything like that. But I'm not there, And it drives me crazy that like I just don't. I feel like I'm not doing nothing with my life. Like, yeah, okay, I can spend my days off, recording videos and stuff, and that's what I did for a little bit with a couple of videos on this channel. I was making thumbnails. I was doing pretty good. But I've been consistent, but I've been doing pretty, like, improving myself in these videos. Now I just feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm just like recording, spitting nonsense that people aren't gonna like and people are just not gonna care about. And it's like, okay, yeah, you want to be on YouTube and grow and learn from like your past videos and shit, but I just want to be able to fucking make money. That's really all it is. I don't really want money. I'm not really a materialistic person. Like the only thing I would really spend my money on is food. Because I like good food and I like to eat, you know what I mean? Because like in the perfect world for me, it would be like keeping living costs pretty low, having the best food I can eat, having lots of it, and that's pretty much it, bro. Like, if I could just make this like my job and make this my thing, I could have time to go explore new hobbies. I want to go rock climbing. I want to go climb what's it called, mountains and shit, and look over the mountains and be like, damn, that shit looks fucking awesome. I may seem ambitious through the camera, but in my everyday life, I feel like a fucking bitch 24/7. And I feel like I deserve to feel like that. I talked to one of my old coworkers a long time ago about this, and I told her I deserve to feel the way I feel because I did the actions that lead up to that. She was like, oh, no. And I felt like she always said that because she didn't want to make me feel worse about myself. And I felt like she also did that so I can, like, get back to it, basically. I don't know. But I knew it's just like, I told her this expression is like, if a crackhead does crack and he hates his life after that, is that really, doesn't he deserve the consequences of his actions? And I understand, like, different arguments, like, okay, how did he get the crack? How did he get raised? How was he raised, and how did he get to that position? Was that really his fault? Was it just the cultural I'm trying to be smart here. Was it like the culture just bringing him down? Right? Because in a lot of cultures, well, at least where I come from, the culture is work, party, I guess. It's like drink, smoke weed, fucking enjoy yourself, find somebody, have a family, and don't do anything else with your life besides that. And I can understand the masculine pursuit of starting a family and having all that. But a lot of times, these people that have families, especially around my age, they don't plan for it, right? They're degenerates who just like no shame to anybody. Everybody's life purpose, everybody's like direction in life is from God, and He takes us where He wants to take us. But a lot of times, it's from like people that like, if someone loves each other, they have make a family and stuff. That's cool. Like, that's what my brother is doing. But if you're just like, I don't know how to explain it, but let's get away from that topic. I don't really want to talk about fucking literally. These last couple of days I've been feeling like shit. I've been feeling like I don't deserve shit. Like, everything around me is I don't deserve it. And I hate that shit because, like, I don't really, like, logically I don't, but the way I go about it logically is, like, bad for my mental health. Like, there's two ways you can think about your negatives in your life. You could be like, oh man, I haven't worked out, I feel like a bitch. Fuck it, let me go work out, let me go fucking destroy this workout, let me go get this shit. Cool. There's the other version of me that goes, oh shit, I haven't been working out, I feel like a fucking loser. And I deserve to feel like a loser. I deserve to be worthless. I deserve to be this fucking piece of shit that gets no bitches. But it just really sucks, man, because this girl, like, even, I don't want to be, like, so mean about it, because, like, even if me and her never got married, even if me and her were never gonna be anything besides, like, boyfriend, girlfriend for a couple years, and then eventually, like, break apart from each other, I really did like the way she was. I really did like how she would make me feel, basically. Like, yeah, you could get this feeling from other fucking females and shit, but when you were that close with somebody, you end up just like realize where you fucked up at. And you look at these other girls where you can be like, you can pursue, like, I can pursue stuff with other females and shit. But I don't want to. I want to be with her, and she's, like, okay, so the reason why I never wanted to sleep with my ex, the one that we're talking about from my other videos and shit, is because she had a boyfriend. The one I moved in with in October, she had a boyfriend. And I'm the type of man that'd be like, I ain't trying to sleep with another. I should have said the. I was about to say the N word. I should have said the N word on video. I look too white for this shit. I don't like to sleep with another guy's girl, basically, right? Because if I was that guy, I wouldn't want my girl sleeping with another guy, you know? And I didn't want that shit. So I never communicated that to her. If I did, she probably would have been like, well, me and him are breaking up anyways. Like, him and her haven't had sex for like 6 months beforehand because their relationship was toxic and they were at the end of the relationship, right? I could have played my cards. Like, I've been playing this long game with her, even though I was talking to other girls and what have you. But I played this long game with her. It was like a year ago. From like now, it's like 2023 or something. I remember reading the fucking the messages we had to each other, and I was in my break room. I was like, damn, bro, I really said, fuck that dude, you should be with me, and this and that. She's like, yeah, I know, but I can't because we both have this house under our name, and this and that. And I was the type of person to be like, I can't, like, just full on be with you if you're not single, you know? Because, like, if you're not single, it's like you have this other person. It's like cheating. I don't like that idea of cheating on somebody, you know? I hate it. Like, deep down, it drives me crazy because that's how my father was. That's how, you know, that's just how he was. And he had different kids with different baby mamas. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I love my brothers and shit. But it's like, I want to be better, you know? I want to be able to pursue entrepreneurship and be able to provide for my family. And that's what I'm trying to do. I feel like just a loser, basically, you know? I don't look too bad, you know. There's like a couple things that drive me crazy about myself, which is like my height. My height pisses me off sometimes because like I typically like girls who are shorter than me or girls who are my height or a little bit taller. If you're a little bit taller than me, I don't mind that as long as you're skinny. I can't have you physically stronger than me, alright? But like it just pisses me off the way I've been acting. And I've been acting like a bitch, and a bitch gets bitch results, and it just is what it is. That's real life for you. And there's a lot of people who would say, oh no, you just gotta keep working hard for the next 10 years, and then once 10 years from now, and then you're earning X amount of money, and you're making, I don't know, fucking $30 an hour. Oh, you're making something of your life, and oh, I'm not miserable. I don't have to fucking listen. Oh, I have to go listen to Daddy, and when I pull up to the office or my job, Daddy's waiting for me, and he's telling me what to do. I don't want to be like that, bro. I don't want to fucking take orders from Daddy, and oh, you have to do it like this because if you don't put the right temperatures down, or if you don't do shit correctly the way they want it and stuff. It's just annoying, bro. I don't like having bosses, bro, because all a boss is just somebody who did a certain thing before you or slightly better than you or before you, right? So all the coaches at Walmart, no, anybody that's above you in like a job or anything has only started before you. You know, unless for the fucking circumstance where it's like you and some other fucking employee have been working together for a certain amount of time and he becomes a manager and he bosses you around and shit. It's like he went down that life path. You don't have to go down that life path. Like for me, I would never become a manager ever. Even though the like manager lifestyle would probably give me like not like an edge, but like better like social skills, I guess, like better like managing shit. Yeah, that would be cool, but like you're forced to be at different times. You have to work either the night shift, the mid shift, or morning shift. They'll throw you anywhere they fucking want because they can, because you're a manager and they have authority over you because they're your daddy. I hate that shit, bro. So I would never become manager. I'll stick to being an employee who makes $15 an hour, has some freedom to go on a break whenever I choose to, which is 6:45 through 8. I would rather choose that life where I have time to indulge in reading a book, indulge in making this fucking video, instead of being a little bitch who has to fucking, if he talks out of line, he gets sued, or if he fucks up with a certain thing, he gets fired and loses their job opportunity. I would rather want to make money serving a customer or someone, even though you do have to be nice to customers and stuff. I would rather serve someone giving me that sounds like the same thing as an hourly wage. I just hate the idea of the 9 to 5, bro. This video is 20 fucking minutes long. I have to go back to my fucking job in fucking 10 minutes because I go 10 minutes before. It's 7:40. Wasted my whole fucking time. I usually want to spend my time reading, but I spent the first 10 minutes eating. Pisses me off, bro. I don't have time over anything in my life, and it fucking drives me crazy, bro, because I want to be able to have full time, like a whole day full of like when I want to wake up, when I want to go to sleep. It's like the night shift where I work right now, 2 to 11, and the set schedule I have is actually the best position you can have at Walmart, right? Because like where I'm at doing grocery right now, I'm able to leave when I want to, which is 6:45 through 8, which is my first 15 and my hour break, and that actually works for me because I'm able to like fully get shit done beforehand, come back, finish stuff there, and then go home, and time goes by fast. But not having like any time to go home and actually feel free and not be stuck at your mom's house, your parents' house, that's what's really driving me fucking crazy. I love my mom. I love her with all my heart. My literal life purpose is to make sure she has a good life before she dies. So it's not like I don't love her and don't care for her. It's just like I've been working 7 fucking days straight, right? I'm working 7 days fucking straight, and I go home to my mom's house just to sleep on the couch. And I honestly am very grateful because there's a lot of motherfuckers dying out there, and like the Ukraine war, 700,000 motherfuckers dying, and I'm over here complaining about this shit. At least I get to work a job, right? But I want to be able to earn more. God has set me on this earth, on this path, on this journey, not for me to just sit around and complain about shit, but to actually get up and contribute to society and actually make something of myself. He gave me this like a month, not a month, I was about to say a month, 2 years ago, he showed me a way forward for me. He brought this man Hamza into my life and grew him and made him like the self-improvement fucking YouTuber who changed my life. And I would have just been I would have probably, if I didn't find Hamza when I did, I probably would have been with the one girl I couldn't have had sex with, because I would have been with her. I would have got a job. We probably would have got a place together. I would have probably been pretty masculine with her, but I wouldn't even understand what that meant. But we probably would have been living an okay life in some people's eyes, but a mediocre life in my eyes. And no, nothing on her, you know. She was a pretty she was a good girl. But me just being me, I just hate it, bro. Like, I'm fucking a bitch, bro. I can't do nothing with my life. That's what it feels like. I want to get an electric bike so I can actually go home, you know. I could get a normal bike, which could work too. It'd be cheaper, it'd be only $100. Get a dope ass bike, ride it home every day, right? And then when I come to work, ride the bus, and then just take it on the bus, and that would actually work, and I was able to get home and stuff. But if I had an electric bike, I feel more free, like in terms of going to work whenever I'm supposed to, but like having like a set schedule, but actually getting home when I want to, you know. And people be like, "Oh, just get a car." It's like, yeah, I really should, but right now I don't really want to pay insurance on a car. I really don't want to finance a car. It's like, yeah, you could buy a used car, but they eventually fuck up and you have to deal with that shit. And the only reason why I don't have a car right now is because I I was about to blame my mom for this, and I should not blame my mom for this because I should take ownership for everything in my life because it's true. It is my fault that I don't have a car. It is. But I was going to say it's her fault because she told me she was going to get a car and then give me her car, the van, the family van, and that was going to be my car. I was like, okay, cool, I'll wait. And she said, oh, until income tax. She already got her income tax like a month and a half ago, and we're thought about, oh, we're going to get this house, or she can't find a car right now, and I don't have a car still. That's my fault. I don't have a way to get home. That's my fault. It is. It truly is. So I want to like just investigate an electric bike. It's $1K. That's about next paycheck's worth. Plus I'm getting income tax soon too. That'll be all that. It'll be cool because like I can go 30 miles per hour. I don't need a license. So it's cool. It'll be cool. So that's the goal. This video is fucking 25 minutes long, 26 minutes long. Jesus fucking Christ. I know no one's gonna watch this except for fucking Polly Angel. If you're watching this, bro, let me know if you actually did. And thank you, bro, for getting me some retention on my videos. If anybody's watching this in the future, just say in the comments, fuck yeah. Not fuck yeah. Yeah, I am watching this from the future. I don't know. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Never give up and push past your limits.